She said, "It's not cheating if we're not married yet." That line echoes in my head every time I close my eyes. My name's Jake, 32 years old, and I'm sitting in a hotel room in Vegas, still in my tux, just hours after what was supposed to be the happiest day of my life. But it never happened. I left Claire at the altar, or more accurately, I exposed her in front of 150 people, including her family and the man she cheated with. And honestly, I don't regret a second of it. It all started 3 weeks ago. Claire, 29, went to Miami for her bachelorette party. Her sister, Megan, planned it. 5 days of clubs, beach, and whatever else girls get up to. I wasn't worried. We'd been together 6 years, engaged for 1, and she'd never given me a reason to doubt her. When she came back, she was glowing, tan, and relaxed. She showed me pictures of sunsets and dinners, smiling with her friends. She said it was the best time, that she needed the break. I believed her. Then Tuesday came. My buddy Ryan, who works in hospitality in Miami, called me out of the blue. "Hey man, weird question. Was Claire here last weekend?" I told him yes, and he hesitated. "I saw her at Fontainebleau Saturday night. She was with a guy, holding hands, dancing real close. They left together." My stomach dropped. Ryan isn't the kind of guy to lie or stir drama. I asked if he was sure it was her. He said he'd seen her enough times to know. That night I asked Claire about Saturday. She gave me a sweet smile and said they just danced, stayed out till 2 a.m., and that Megan's friend brought her boyfriend along, but he mostly hung out at the bar. Lie. I could feel it in my gut. Wednesday I called Megan and tried to dig without being obvious. I mentioned a guy who was supposedly bothering them. She paused, confused. "What guy?" There was no story. Claire had made it up. Whether Megan was clueless or covering, I didn't know. But I knew something wasn't right. Thursday, I checked Claire's socials, nothing much. But that wasn't the problem. Her friends always post everything, and there were tons of Miami photos, except from Saturday night. It was like that entire night vanished. A blackout. Friday, Claire was all over me. Cooking my favorite meal, talking about our honeymoon, about how in 2 weeks we'd be married. Her eyes were shining when she said it. It made me feel sick. That night I decided I wouldn't confront her, not yet. I needed facts, not lies. Monday I called Ryan again and asked if he could find out more. He did, and what he found crushed me. The guy with Claire, Marcus Thompson, her ex from college, the one she dated for 2 years before she met me. He had booked his hotel room 3 weeks ago. Same weekend as her bachelorette party. He'd even bought the full VIP package that gave him access to the same clubs Claire and her girls went to. It wasn't an accident. She planned this. She planned to meet him. She slept with him. I stayed silent. That night, Claire sat on the couch with seating charts and asked me, "Should we put my college friends at table 6 or 7? I stared at her. She looked so casual, so normal. "Whatever you think is best," I said. Then she smiled and mentioned Marcus. "He RSVP'd, by the way. You'll love him. He's doing really well for himself." The audacity. She invited him to the wedding. That night I made my decision. I would not cancel the wedding. I would not yell or scream. I would let her walk all the way down that aisle. Let her spend her parents' money. Let her think she got away with it. and then I'd destroy her right there in front of everyone. 1 week before the wedding, I felt like a ghost in my own life. Claire was in full bridal mode, talking flowers, dress fittings, guest lists. Her mom cried tears of joy all week. Her dad, Bill, pulled me aside and told me how happy he was to have me as a son-in-law. And I just nodded, telling lie after lie. She means everything to me. The truth stuck in my throat like poison. Then Thursday, Marcus called me. He said he was excited for the big day and joked about how Claire had always dreamed of honeymooning in Italy, back when they were dating. I wanted to punch a wall. He was trying to be slick. I let him think I was clueless. Friday was the rehearsal dinner. Claire looked incredible. Her parents gave touching speeches about love and trust. Marcus watched her all night, raising his glass when she smiled, sneaking glances. I saw them talking near the bar, his hand brushing her arm. She didn't pull away. When I asked her about it later, she laughed it off. Just catching up, nothing important. I almost laughed in her face. Then came the wedding day. She texted me that morning. "Can't wait to see you at the altar." I replied, "It's going to be perfect." It was, just not the way she thought. Around 10 a.m., the PI I'd hired sent a final update. Marcus had checked into a local hotel the night before and partied until 2 a.m., probably texting Claire the whole time. I had everything I needed. At the venue, everything looked beautiful. 150 guests, sunshine, music, flowers. I greeted people, smiled, shook hands, played the part. Marcus arrived at 1:30 and came straight to me. "Big day. Claire looks stunning. She texted me earlier to help me find the venue." I wanted to scream. Instead, I smiled. She's always thinking of others. Then the music started. Bridesmaids walked down the aisle, then Claire. She looked breathtaking. Everyone stood. Her dad beamed with pride. She mouthed, "I love you," as she reached me. The officiant began the vows. He asked me the question, "Do you take Claire to be your lawfully wedded wife?" I looked at Claire, I looked at the crowd, I looked at Marcus, and I said, calmly and clearly, I do not." You could hear the world stop. Gasps. Claire froze. "What?" I repeated it. "I do not." Then I pulled out my phone and opened the folder. "I'm not marrying someone who spent the night with her ex 3 weeks ago." The silence exploded into murmurs. Claire's dad jumped up. "That's not true." I said his name. Marcus Thompson, her college ex, room service for 2, champagne, dessert, Saturday night at Fontainebleau. Claire went from pale to red. "Jake, please, I can explain." I stared at her. "You said it wasn't cheating because we weren't married yet. Well, we're still not." I turned to the guests. She slept with him during her bachelorette party, then invited him to our wedding. He's sitting right there in row 3. Claire broke down crying. "Please, not like this." I whispered back, "Exactly like this." Her dad looked stunned. "Is this true?" She sobbed. "It was a mistake. It didn't mean anything." But it did. It meant the end. I walked away. 2 days later, I'm here in Vegas. Claire had a meltdown after I left, screaming, begging people to stop recording. Her mom locked herself in the bathroom. Security had to escort Marcus out after my groomsmen surrounded him. The venue still served dinner. Guests ate while Claire cried in the bridal suite. Megan finally admitted she knew. Claire had begged her to cover for her the next morning in Miami. Before her family left town, her dad called me. Jake, I'm sorry. I had no idea what she did. It's unforgivable. I told him not to worry about the money. Consider it a lesson. Claire's been calling, texting, leaving voicemails. It meant nothing. I love you. We can fix this. My favorite one? You humiliated me. No, Claire. You humiliated yourself. I just told the truth. Oh, and Marcus, he got fired. His company has a morality clause. Someone sent them the wedding video. Sleeping with an engaged woman doesn't look great for business. As for me, I'm in Vegas. I turned honeymoon money into a guy's trip. Tom's here. We're hitting the tables, watching shows, laughing again. I didn't need a dramatic revenge plan. I just needed the truth. And I picked the perfect time to tell it. She said it wasn't cheating because we weren't married yet. And now, Claire, we never will be. You know, some people might say this was petty or cruel, that exposing someone like that in public at their most vulnerable was overkill. But here's the thing. Betrayal doesn't deserve quiet forgiveness. It deserves honesty. If someone shows you who they really are, believe them. Jake didn't ruin the wedding. Claire did, weeks before anyone picked up a boutonniere. He just handed her the mirror and let her see it. Sometimes the most powerful revenge is just the truth, delivered at the exact moment it's impossible to ignore. If this story hit you in the gut or made you think twice about trust and loyalty, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more powerful real-life stories, and drop your thoughts in the comments.